The coach says the test of this group has ended. The equipment has been completed, so the next group will prepare. Ang colleagues say it is the Seto Liu collection. I not believe. The presence of Anal is already preparing to start the fight. Seto Liu says it is our role, and she says, do you try to keep pace with, you say, this lavish? Most of her attention is to shed light on it. They catch up with it and install the magic stone on the ground. The second leader says, Zhao, I see this despite the fact that its nucleus is of the type of recovery, but its capabilities are no less than those who have the nucleus. These are the real capabilities of a person with the fight of martial arts family. Ang Lan Si paved the way for us, because insulting is progressing and attacking demons. The third commander looks Tang and says he is not bad. He already has high skills to take advantage of the strength of the nucleus. Ang attacks the demons and says, let us kill them all, one after the other. The team attacks and kill the demons, because Si and Yahe attack Satan with a force. The first Captain Air says these two are amazingly, especially that girl with her agile blue nucleus. Her body seems to be more with the rhythm. Seto Liu attacks the devil, does one of the technologies. Ang targets a demonic monster and says to himself, I will target all 3 points, the neck, chest, and abdomen. He says to himself, the explosive power of this delicate body is really limited. Let's seize the opportunity to choose what this body is to do. The devil attacks Anij, La Ang. The attack is useful and stabbed in a lining. It says the speed of the reaction is slow. The monster is trying to attack Ang Ang. The attack is used and says poor movement coordination, which eliminates it. The power explosion says is not enough because C says, Brother Ang, this monster was easily overwhelmed. The 3 leaders look at the group. The second leader says, Zhao, oh my god, from the skinny boy, impressive. The first leader says, not only in advanced movement, very majestic. Anij says to himself that it is the last opportunity in front of this body. I cannot even hide my previous basic skill. He looks at the monster and says, a little while before the movement, he hit a single breath for the one. It is a truly bad tactic. My individual evaluation has ended, and now I must also end you. Between what was attacking Satan, a devil appears from under the ground and kills the devil, who was fighting the leaders of the leaders. The trainees scream that he is a one fine demon and run away from the training site. The first and second leader goes to help the trainees, while the third leader hit the astonishment and did not move. Zhao says, don't panic. You will be safe with Captain Jai Tang. Oh comrades, he will lead you to the city with the safe city. The Satan with a soul says human beings with a demonic aura. Which one of you possesses it? This is a devil with a fin. Those losing demons previously, it cannot be compared to this. Satan is arrested by Seto Liu, saying to herself, it seems as if I would tear if I tried to blink, so that I cannot move. Absolutely. Ang Jeti says it is not identical to the Satan with the single fin for the first time. I understand the feeling of tyranny with which the entity of ordinary soldiers is facing when they face it. The Satan decides that he will take everyone. The first commander says, Kiao, how dare to touch them? He leaves Satan with a fin, and he says, oh people. The second leader, Zhao Dada, says, are you getting rid of these for candidates? The first leader, Kiao Er, tells them the right to him. They followed the Satan with the Smalfa. Zhao Dada says the effects have stopped here. I am a Satan with a fingering fin. Tang examined the area for several days to ensure that it is safe. It was never in this matter of cursing such a thing that did not happen before. Between what they were talking about, the leader Tang arrives and asks them where the children scream, and say why you stopped. We must continue to catch up with them. Chiaho Er, calm yourself. Tang. This is where the effects are over. Zhao Dada says it seems that the devil, who appeared hiding somewhere at the bottom here. The area in front of us is an unaccounted area, and it will not be wise to deal with it quickly. The third commander Tang remembers that he could not help his brother before. He gets angry and hit the ground and says the curse. This is my fault. My mistake is to leave. This happens. The first commander says, Kiao Er, we must return first. It is possible that panic has been broken in the hearts of the city. Leader Zhao Dada says it is not good that no three of us are there. We will send a research team later to investigate the region, to confirm whether there are any other demons. 10. These are for children. What happened to them was outside the scope of our will, but we need to collect the diaspora ourselves. I know this is difficult for you. The third leader, Tang, stops and says you can return. I will continue to search in the region, so do not worry. The first leader says, Mahara, you are serious, Tang. Zhao Dada says, well, but make sure you return before sunset. Looking at them and saying, well, I will do, and go to search for them. Zhao Dada is arrested. You know that we cannot stop, says Kiao. I know a sister has been kidnapped by demons, and he always blamed himself for that. Zhao Dada says if his brother is still alive, he would have been the biggest of such children. These children remind him of his brother. The story is transferred to Anal while he is underground. He says, where is this place? Is we under the ground looking at his friends? He says that it appears that all of them have not passed away yet. Satan with a single fin. Did you wake up as expected? You woke up quickly. You are different. I am very curious. Why do I smell your smell as if you were one of us? How can you, as a human being, have a demonic state, and even stronger than me? Aang gets angry and says, what is this dreaded nonsense that is cut off? He goes and tries to attack Satan with a single finance. Satan escapes. Aang says to himself, the curse. If this was my previous life, I was able to kill it before the attack was received. I need to save the three of them. Aang, attacking Satan and saying that he is a devil with the red fin. High grace, with strong joints of luxury and superior attacks. But the fact that its joints lack the protection of his thick skin. He gives him strengths and weaknesses. Satan also attacks Aang and says this is useless.